Hey, it's Grace Duckworth here with a day in the life of a yoga teacher video. It's a little after 7 and I just finished up with my morning class. Since we had the fire yoga patch last week, we've been moving to different locations. One of my students very graciously offered her home to us. We've been doing physical practice in some of our workshop days there. And then today we had workshop at my place. My students just left and I'm switching gears from teacher mode to practitioner mode, and I'm gonna go chant my Parvati mantra and then make a little breakfast. Here's a little sneak peek from our workshop earlier. The practice allows us to explore the self, capital S, self. Just like asana, when we find physical imbalance, meditation allows us to find the psychic knots in our system. How many times are you frustrated in your physical practice? Every time. For me, every time. Even if something is really passive, like a restorative practice, I still find myself frustrated at least one time. You're trying to figure out how to get into a standing balance, but your foot won't keep rolling over onto your ankle. Whatever it is, there's frustration there. There's something that's difficult. When you get to meditation, people have a harder time connecting to the inner condition than they do the outer condition. So when they hit these psychic knots, distraction, when they find an emotional, like deep, dark, emotional experience rise to the surface, like I'm doing it all wrong. I have to stop, I have to get away. I can't do this anymore, I'm not made for it. You're just hitting psychic knots. And you gotta breathe into them to release. This is surrender. Breathing into your psychic tension. Breathing in to the imbalance in your foot. Breathing into the tension in your hip. Taking a breath when you're in an argument with someone else. Breath is so powerful. Brr! My goodness, time has flown this morning. I meditated and then I iced my neck because it's been a little sore lately. I think the way I've been sleeping has not been helpful. And then I started editing some videos and now it's already 9:30. I'm meeting a friend at 10 for some juice, so I'm gonna have to hold off on eating breakfast or eat breakfast when I get there. But man, time has really flown so far today. Got up at 4:20 and it's almost 10 already. It's crazy. Well, that was a fun visit with my friend. Not a huge meal, but a bit of a snack to kind of carry me throughout a few hours of work, which this is not a great way to work, but this is totally how I've been working for the last hour or so. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to take a break for lunch and then just keep on going. Today's lunch, we're working with 2 sweet potatoes that have been baked, some steamed kale and pumpkin seeds, and a Fuji apple. I made this, I guess you could call it a dressing out of cashews, and I make it all the time, and it was really runny because I accidentally put too much almond milk in it. And it's funny because if you add chia seeds to something to thicken it up, it eventually becomes kind of gelatinous. So now I have this very tasty but very like jiggly dressing. No, girl, come here. Oh my. Oh. Oh, I'm starting to learn that naps are just an important part of Thursdays for me because I get up at 4:20 or 4:30. My last class day is at 6:30. That's just a long day if you don't get a little snooze in between.
And it's been perfect weather to have the porch door open and some sunshine comes in on the couch. And it's just impossible not to take a snooze, especially after eating a delicious snack. I decided that nap was totally necessary, and I'm so much more energized and ready to work, and I feel like the next hour and a half was just going to be way more efficient than if I hadn't taken a nap. It would have taken me 3 hours to get the same amount of work I feel like I'm about to do. And do you like that I'm sitting backward in a chair like a cool guy in the 90s, or like the Fonz? Anyway, here to naps. I like to follow a nap with a big glass of water and moisturizing all over, so that way my skin gets a drink too. Back to work. On my way to Yoga Patch, gonna teach a class outside on the deck, and hopefully the building's starting to smell better so I can maybe teach class inside tomorrow. Well, it's looking like the previous class opted out of the outside practice. Out of the outside practice. Looks like they decided to go inside, so my hopes is the building's smelling a whole lot better. Guess we'll find out. Just finishing up the day. Outside practice was amazing. Definitely too stinky inside to teach in there. But it was really nice to be outside because this time of the year it started out bright, and then as we headed to Shavasana, it started to get a little bit darker, and it's beautiful outside. It was like in the 70s during class, so it was amazing. But I'm on my way home. I'm going to shower, eat dinner, and go to bed because I got an early practice tomorrow morning, getting up at. If you are enjoying these Day in the Life of a Yoga Teacher videos, please give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my YouTube page so that way you get updates every time I post something new, whether it be a tutorial, recipe, or a Day in the Life of a Yoga Teacher video. You will know it's been posted. Check out graceduckworth.com for upcoming events and soon to be launched my online programs, as well as everything else you could ever want to know about me at graceduckworth.com. Thanks so much for joining me and have a great day. Bye.